Hello everyone, I'm trying to make this Sri Yantra today. I see that a lot of traction around how I make them. The last video that I posted, those are more of a fast pace, so I'm starting with the slow one. I am taking this 36 gauge aluminum foil. You can find them in Amazon, and I am taking a print of a really beautiful Sri Yantra, so I'm gonna copy it over on this first. So let me start with that. This is the overall process. You need to trace it down in such a way that you'll be able to work on it to make it more embossed on a foil. So I'm starting to trace this out. I'm not sure where I should be starting with. Let me start from the middle. So you'll be holding it and making sure that it traces in the foil. And if you see this, it started tracing on the foil. And you keep continuing doing this until you finish the process. And you can, this is unlimited thing that you can do with this embossing. I really love the embossing because like you don't need to be an artist in order to trace out things. You can find lots of clip arts that you can trace with. You can use any kind of artwork and you can trace that with a printout. I'm using the regular paper, my printer paper, nothing so fancy. If it is less thinner, it would have more a better effect, I would say. So you can continue doing this. It's called metal embossing, and I've been seeing this in my home country earlier, in my earlier ages, and I always wanted to do this, but till my last, what I call it, 2 years ago, I didn't even know how to pick metals, how to pick what size metal is needed in order to do this. And finally I found a way. I actually bought so many thin plates thinking that I'll be able to do this like in the process, like over 19 years of experience. Finally cracked that down and able to figure out this is 36 gauge metal that I should be using for this one. So yeah, now at least you know what you should be using if you want to get this started. Alright, so I think I completed this, no, not yet. Let me see, I completed this side, this side. Yeah, it looks like I completed that portion. Now the next one is a little bit thicker, so I'm going to use a little thicker ball. Trying to find the right one for me. Okay. Okay, let's see how it looks here. See how it's showing the print on the metal. So now again, back to the thinner one. So Sri Yantra typically in our religion is a symbol of universe, where you breathe in the universe and you breathe out. So it's like self-centered meditation process that you'll be utilizing. Like, you know how you breathe in and breathe out, you are breathing in the air from the universe and you're breathing the air out from yourself to the universe. So it's a two-way effect. You're taking it from the universe and you're giving it out to the universe. So that's the overall concept of the Sri Yantra. I do not have so much of detail around it, but to look at it to the point, this is the center of Sri Yantra. And when you see like you are trying to go out into your self body, like physical, then after your mental, then after your family, then coming out of from the family to your friends and relatives and whoever you know, and coming totally out of that and to the universe, to the nature, and then again taking the breathe in from the nature into the self, thinking about yourself. So this is how typically this is meant to be. So there are a lot of people who uses this as part of meditation. I am learning about this. I don't know much, so I started Googling. I always loved the pattern. I always loved the way it looked, but did not thought of researching. And lately I'm like, okay, I'm making these and I want to know more about it. How do I know more about it? So I did some research and that's what I figured. I might not be totally right, but yeah, the overall concept is from you to the universe and from the universe to you. So I am now going out to build the lotus leaf second round. This is the lotus flower, and it have a symbolic way of showing the having the wealth. And this is basically been told that having a Sri Yantra will give you prosperity in your life as well. So most of the people love to have Sri Yantra at their home, so they're going to get out of any obstacles. Me personally, I do not believe in all those things, but I do believe in negativity, and I want to remove the negativity, and it just gives me a peace of mind that, okay, I'm taking the negativity out of my house. So I am almost done with this portion. Yep, I am done with that portion. Now next circle. You can also find these ball pens. This is, I believe this is called the crafting tool. It comes with all other sets. I don't know how to utilize these so far. I'm still learning, so I will continue and let you know if I find out more about any other tools there. So I'm going out towards the outer petal, I would say, not the leaf. Let me see how it looks. So yeah, it's coming out like this. So I'm continuing with the outer petals. I might not be able to use every single details that I see in this, because like, since this is metal and it is molding towards whatever I'm doing, sometimes it gets bumpier and you will not be able to do as much detail that you might want to do. So I just use some kind of technique to just change that to whatever I can think of. See, it's getting harder because it's already started molding in such a way that it doesn't like me to push it on that side. Your hand would hurt for sure because you're trying to push it harder. And mostly this bending point hurts really bad when you're doing this. But the end result would give you so much satisfaction that you would not feel that you were hurt doing this. All right, 1, 2, 3 more, 3 more. I'm actually doing this for one of our heritage program here in Albany. So I'm planning to sell these to show our cultural art process in that exhibition. Actually, I actually have created one more, and this is how it looks like. This is a god of death, his god Shiva, and his Rudra avatar. So that's how he looks like, and it's all at the back. So I am almost at the end here. Alright, so the second outer leaf is done. The third one I'm starting here. Since I cannot do 2 simple lines, I'm just going to use one, and I'll try to emboss that within so that it doesn't look like it was left out. I really like the intricate design of this metal, I mean the Sri Yantra. And the choice is unlimited. It can be anything that you want to draw in this. It can be the egg art that you really love. It can be the Disney characters you really love. It can be anything, anything. No limits to it. So alright, let's try to review this, how it looks. See how beautiful it's coming out. I am loving it. So since this is 8 by 11 paper, the whole artwork is going to be 8 by 8. And I will try to see if I can trim this down excess, or like do I do more designs on the outside. Not sure yet, but it already looks so pretty with the plain stuff outside. I might leave it as is still. So I'm right here. All right, going to the next round. Take a little bit of all. See, it's getting harder and harder to finish the side. Please comment me, follow me on the YouTube channel if you're liking my way of doing things. I try to do simple stuff. I don't put hard work on things and make it look beautiful at the same time. There are people who color these, but I like it simple way. I don't like more colors, so I really love keeping it in simple form of art so that it goes with any of your decoration at home. Okay, I did this, I did this, I did this, and I did this. Okay. Alright, so now next is this. Yeah, let me know if you want to know more, or if I have missed out on some of the information that I am sharing here on the YouTube. If I have missed out on any details that might be needed for you to get started, yeah, let me know so that I can share with you where you can find stuff, how you can buy them, what is it called, and so on. I go blank out on some of these details most of the time because I am starting fresh on YouTube and I don't know what all I should be saying. So yeah, I need your help to improve my presentation as well. So once I finish this, I will be making it more prominent by going in a little bit deeper on the foil itself. I'll be removing this paper from here once I complete tracing the design. Okay, let me see. Oh, that looks beautiful. All right, so the next is this one. I know I've been told that I should not be giving out everything up front so that they would not be watching you anymore, because whatever you want, you might have already shared, so they might be leaving your page. Please don't do that to me. I want you to watch it until the end and provide me some comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how I can improve myself and how I can give you all kinds of details that you may need. The only complaint that I have on the metal foil is like there is a monopoly on this. Only one seller is selling this, so it's a little bit expensive. I feel this is expensive, the price that is tagged here, and it's not that expensive, but still for people like us. Okay. Alright, so I did this. I have done here, so I'm going here. So I can feel wherever I traced earlier, so that's what I'm trying to test out whenever I put my hands in there to see what all I did so far. Oh, my fingers started hurting. Okay. Sorry for being quiet. I'm trying to see. I'm really eager to see the final product here. I know you might be eager to do that as well. Yeah, let me know where you're watching from, what you do. Do you like to do your artwork, or do you just like to buy them if you would want it? I have not sold it yet. I have not started selling them. I'm planning to though. I have my own jewelry making, and I do jewelry most of the time, so I may not even have time for this, which is a little bit sad, but I may do this if I get orders. It's not time consuming, but it's a little bit of a problem with your hands. You cannot do more than 1 or 2 in a day because it hurts, as you can see me. Or if you have those machine work to get this done, then it's going to be easier for you to do that. I am not a machine person. I like to do things on my own with my hands. As part of nature, and I embrace nature. I like to stay in the nature. So, and I see people appreciating the handwork rather than the machine work. Yeah, it's gonna be way too fine if you do it by machine. By hands, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be rough, but you would appreciate the art that you come up with your own hand. Oh, and I forgot that I have the live premiere at 1 today. Right after finishing this, I'll go back to that, and I'll see you on YouTube to show you how I can make Casey pearl jewelry. That's what the next subject is. And I think I'm done with this artwork. And look at this, how it came out. I'm going to trace it more to make it more pop, like emboss in such a way that you can see the details on it. That's going to be part of my next video. I will do that, and I'll show you the final product after that. Thank you. Bye now.
Hi again, back to my project. I stopped it for my premiere video on YouTube for Casey pearl jewelry making. So I completed that. Waited for people to come in, but nobody showed up. It was only 5 people, and thank you for those 5 people who watched me doing the Casey pearl jewelry. I have not seen any comment on that as of now, so hopefully I'll get more comments soon. But this is, I just wanted to come back and do this so that I can complete this piece. So when I started, I went out towards the outside. Now when I'm coming back, I'm trying to make sure I come inside from outside, as I am trying to do the meditation on my own as well when I'm doing this. Here I go. See how it starts getting embossed outside when I start pressing it down, further down. If you see this, you can see the difference, how it started popping out. So I'll be doing that overall process on each and every section of this to show how it pops out.